Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is your one and only Alpha. 3 years ago, I did a TED Talk. I've actually used the fairy tales or the princess stories to resonate my own personal story. My story is about how all of us women have this idea in mind of what is it like to have your own happily ever after. Growing up as a kid, all of us women try to idolize or fantasize about having a princess stories, living in magical moments and being saved by a handsome prince one day. Without even realizing that each of those princess stories actually portrays struggles that all of us women go through. From Little Mermaid selling her soul to the old witch so that she could actually have a pair of feet. From Cinderella to being domesticated, to Bella being in an abusive relationship. You know, we all have this idea that one day our Prince Charming would come along and will sweep us off out of our feet and all that. Everything will become so magical and so amazing. But is that really the truth? Well, reality is, it's because we idolize this kind of things that we've actually teach ourselves to become dependent, to become powerless because we've submitted ourselves to the process. It's very painful for me because it was a very abusive relationship to where my partner at that time was taking drugs, and I had, I got pregnant at the age of 23, and it's not very easy trying to raise a kid while dealing with that issue. During those years, I was living in fear. I was powerless. I don't have a voice at that time. But there's one thing that kept me going, is that when I look at my daughter, I see a sense of relief because she's the only beautiful thing that happened to me out of that experience. And because of that too as well, I find myself the courage and strength to say, you know what? I need to be able to change my life because I can't afford to have this kind of life for my kid. And after that, I've continued my mission of empowering women and to be aware that there's option. They have the power to change their story. They have the power to dictate how their story gonna end. They no longer have to wait for someone else to do it. I was able to liberate myself from all of those pains and sufferings that I used to have, that I'm no longer there. And I look back, I'm so proud of myself that I've actually made that conscious decision and effort to walk away from things that no longer serve me, because I'm in a better position in my life than I've ever been, and my daughter has been really thankful that I have made that call. But one thing I know about being in that journey is that you are not alone. And you shouldn't be afraid of telling your story, because that could be the missing key that a lot of people has been waiting for in their life to free themselves. That's the first time ever in my life that I ever had a standing ovation. I never thought that I would ever had ever. I cried after that moment because it was a moment of, it was a very triumphant moment for me and for my daughter. Where I finally realized that I was able to actually save myself and my daughter. My daughter still tells me, Mom, she's older right now, she's 16, going 17. She would always tell me, Mom, you're so brave for actually doing that for us. And I was tell her, even though I've gone through, we've experienced a lot of hardships, or we've experienced some hardships, one thing that I would ask for you to do is, if ever you see someone who is in need of help, especially women out there, try to be an inspiration to others and try to offer your help. I believe she've done a great job for doing so, because every now and then she would actually tell me, Mom, I'm like you. I feel like I'm a life coach as well, because I would talk to them like a coach. I would inspire them and, give them advices and stuff like that. So I'm really thankful for that. I'm so proud of her for being an inspiration to our friends too as well. And that is why I continue to share this platform, or to use this platform to continue my journey, not only to provide some insight, to talk to people, but also to continue to be a source of inspiration to a lot of women out there. I can never change what has happened to me, but what I can only change is how my future is going to be. And that's where I am right now. It would hurt every now and then, but that's okay. I'm not there anymore. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all of your support. Please, please, please spread the news and help me grow this channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And I shall be looking forward to spending many more time with you as we chit chat and share some stories together. So until then, bye for now.